Well, there she is, folks. Our retro to the 1960s. And I'm wearing my paisley from the 1960s. This is what happens when you get old. You get, boy, I yearn for the days when we had, oh boy, all free love and free drugs and, ooh, man, those, hooters, like, but, you can't stop anybody when they want to go back into their dotage and whatever. Check this out now. She's going to stand up there and give you a full chest shot on what she bought at the farmer's market. I don't know what kind of farmers they have out here in the 2013.
Yes.
Isn't that something? Oh my God, look at that. Oh, that is just downright frightening, folks. It really is. And check out the hat. This looks like something from the 1900s. It's wonderful. It's just
Fisher's hat, fisherman's hat.
Yeah, from Australia. It's actually, that's where I wish I was right now. If I had $5,000 to blow, I would fly there, stay there until the money ran out, and not come back. What do you think about that? Yes, she has got this camera. I have to laugh at this poor woman here. Her daughter gives her this very expensive camera to hook up to her TV and doesn't get it hooked up. Months and months ago. So now, surprise, comes out here and says, I want to show off my whatever that thing is. And I said, well, that's really nice. That's exciting. I'm sure there are probably thousands, well, a couple, 300 or maybe, old geezers that are just willing to go back to the 1960s. 1960s were not all that good for some people. As a matter of fact, a lot of people who were born about my age can't remember the 1960s. Yeah, I know I was there, but I don't remember a hell of a lot about them. The trouble is, what I remember is because I wasn't on drugs. I wasn't drinking, wasn't smoking. Well, I was, but none of this rest of this stuff these kids were playing around with. Of course, I was a kid then too, I kept telling them, I said, what are you doing? I don't know, I can't sleep, I can't stay awake. I said, what are you doing? He says, well, I'm smoking marijuana to come down, and then what are you doing? I'm taking speed to stay awake. What? Doing speed to stay awake and marijuana to come down? I said, you ever consider maybe you just ought to drop both of those? Have a couple beers and forget about it, No, I saw a lot of guys go down the tubes, kill themselves, and that wasn't for me. But boy, I'll tell you, this thing right over here, that is dynamite. I'd almost be willing to wear that if I was on drugs. I really would. But I don't know what kind of drugs I have to be on to wear that. Holy crap. It's a little surprising for anybody. So that starts off my Sunday morning, and as a Sunday morning ritual, we'll have a little prayer session right here. The prayer session is this: I hope this doesn't happen again for my sake. I always like hearing the first thing in the morning on the weekends, oh, the elevator's broke again. Never breaks down on Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday, or Thursday, only on the weekends. That's when our lovely little tenants and the neighbors, they decide, well, you can't give me any elevator etiquette, which they put up on the bulletin board. I'll push every damn button I want to, and not only that, I'll run my machine right into the door, slam it into the door. What do you think about it? And then they complain about the elevators not running.
I want to tell you what that elevator did when it came up to my floor. It sounded like somebody inside of it just pounded on the door.
Yeah, I know, that's what happens. The door is loose, they run into the door.
It was making this horrible noise all the way up. Nobody in their right mind would get on that elevator.
Like that noise. It might be elevators in heat. Elevators living right next to this other elevator. It might have been in heat.
And so I said, I'm not riding that elevator, no matter what.
Okay, so now we've downgraded the place, and What the hell did you want to talk about this morning? And
Well,
don't
I
tell
just-
me this thing we
I
just saw on
just wanted to
television.
show off my outfits, mainly.
Well, get up here and show it off again.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
I have done enough.
Uh.
I have done enough. This is my present to myself that I picked out.
Notice I...
Money was there for me, and I picked this out. And
Uh,
I think it's
who paid for it?
beautiful. Well, one of my relatives gave me some money, so
Oh,
this
okay.
is,
In other
I
words,
found
I
a
didn't
good
pay
place
for it.
for it.
Thank you, thank
And the
you. I did not
farmer's
pay
market
for it.
has
Okay.
these things. And I just thought it was so festive. Mm.
And you think you could have flown to Australia for that?
Okay.
Another exciting one bites the dust. You know, the interesting thing I like about Sundays is because the news is just nothing. You know, this morning with Hiram Trapani. This morning with Zephram Embolist High Doe. This morning with... And it's the same thing over and over again, and guess what? Nothing ever gets accomplished. Besides, these guys get paid an enormous amount of money just to show up and go, well, what do you think, Ralph? What do you think, Jerry? What do you think, asshole? What do you think about this? Oh, well, you know, we've been thinking about it for a long time, but I'll tell you one thing that I know for sure is that we'll be thinking about this all week long, and next week we'll be giving you what we thought about this past week. Now, if these clowns up in Washington would just clean up their act and just act like human beings, and then the other guy's sitting there going, are you kidding me? If they do that, we're out of a job, jerk. What are you talking about? Keep these guys going. They're not even fruitcakes. Let's not run ourselves out of a job here. Oh, yeah, well, what's your opinion, young lady over here? What's your opinion on the news? Oh, well, I have stopped reading our local newspaper because I cannot stand to read that newspaper. That newspaper has disrespected me. It dissed me, and so therefore I am not buying it. I'm buying it so that she cannot read it. Figure that one out.
I think he's talking about me.
Well, no, you're the only female in the room that I know. Unless there
Well, it's a liberal paper,
there's a few
and
female
I have
cockroaches in here, you know.
Become
You never know.
increasingly conservative, although this blouse might.
Well, that kind of
But at
blows
least
that
it's up to my neck.
kind of blows your cover
And,
right there, doesn't it?
right. There's
Oh, wait
no
a minute. Wait a minute.
cleavage.
Not only that is she blowing her cover, but you remember back in the 60s where the girls did not do something on the top. There was a piece of garment that they did not wear. She's not wearing one right now, so
Oh.
she fits it.
Oh, baloney! I am wearing everything.
Well, show us.
No. Oh,
See,
come on!
there you
Don't
go.
be vulgar,
1960s,
please.
they go, well, check this
But
out.
I'm
big
going
boy.
to have to call a halt to this video if it gets too indecent. It's.
Hey, I've got long pants on. Hey, in case, Dave, you're seeing this, I got long pants. And check this out. Socks!
Oh,
That's a dead
we have
cockroach
a
underneath, in case you're wondering what
relationship,
that
and
is.
he is my creative partner, and they're just as hard to divorce as real husbands.
Oh, no. Obviously, one of us has got this whole
I
thing
don't know
wrong.
whether he's creative
I have
or
been married
not.
so many times and divorced so many times. That's why I live here, because I am Baroque.
Well,
you
I
could
am-
divorce me in a second, and guess what? I'd
I am
still be
more
here.
tolerant than he
Would
is.
not lost a dime.
If we were married, he'd probably have divorced me by now.
Are you kidding me? Well, we'd have never
You
gotten
would.
married. What are you talking about? Look,
We never did get married. I was very
four
cautious.
times. That's
I was
enough
cautious
for me.
enough not to marry this guy, but he's the only one that I could recruit to do what I've always wanted to do, and that was be on TV and
Oh, you're on my TV right now.
you know, and be
What's interesting
a
is that
celebrity.
What's interesting is that this camera has something I didn't realize until about a few months ago. I can plug this thing into the camera. We're watching ourselves on this, you know, nice big humongous screen. So therefore, you don't have to look at yourself in this little bitty square here, which means that everything gets a lot uglier. You know, really ugly.
No,
Here you
not
can.
really.
Oh yes.
We can see, this is see if you can be entertained by people from real life. We're really living in subsidized housing. We are the poor, the voice of the poor
We
senior.
are the poor. We are the sickos.
And we are
the
not
wackos.
famous, but we're
in
trying
our
to be
dotage.
famous.
And don't you forget
Everybody
it.
is
Send
famous
us
that
money.
gets up on
If
YouTube.
you like us, you are seriously ill. You should see a doctor. Get back on your medication.
He's obviously always wanted to be in the spotlight. I discovered
I
that.
never wanted to be in the
He
spotlight.
you didn't know it. You didn't know
I was always in the
And
spotlight.
when I come down and say,
there.
well, do you want to make a video so I can show off my new outfit? He curses and grumbles,
I did
but
not
he
cuss.
gets the camera ready and
I did
sets
not. I
it
never
up.
cuss. I don't use cuss words. I might
and
say,
he
why
is
don't you
ready.
go bleep yourself, you know, and
So
bleep
he
this
is
and bleep that.
a
but I don't
creative
say
partner
those words.
because he does want to be on camera. He does want to be famous in America, and we're trying in our way to accomplish that. And it's all up to you people.
Next week, we're bringing in a pony. We're bringing in a pony. He's going
See.
to sit right here between us. I'm gonna pet him on the head, you know. Hi, Mr. Pony. Hi, Mr. Pony.
See, it's my theory that we have to be as entertaining as those that you see on TV, like Regis. I think he's Regis, and I'm a little older than Regis.
I never liked that guy when I
companion.
was in St.
Oh,
Louis.
I know, but you're trying to, Regis gets on TV for years. I mean, they can't even get
That's
him
what
off
I
of
said.
TV. His wife is going to
He gets
divorce
his
him if he doesn't get off.
Down.
Even if she's 80, she'll divorce him because he
Why
won't
do you
get
always
off
have to
TV.
bring other people involved? And that's why they don't want to put you up there.
Well, I was just trying to explain that you
I
could
don't
be Regis and I could be whoever.
Oh, Christ.
Somebody like that, I get awfully tired of coming in here and watching all these other people.
Well, I get awfully
Every
tired
day
of you
I
coming
come
down
in
here and
and
telling me
he
the elevator's
is-
broke again.
He's giving some people glory. Year
Okay,
after
now
year, Bob,
you're
all
blowing
of the
this thing.
stars,
Okay, you're
all the
blowing it.
stars. Oh, I won't mention any more names. He's always afraid of names. He thinks that.
That's where they cut you
But
off.
you know who people are. You know those people that you
But
watch
you're
on
not
TV
allowed
all
to
the
use
time. They're
people's names.
celebrities, and we think ordinary people should have celebrity status.
we?
I do.
Well,
I
then
think-
why you keep dragging
I think,
me
yeah,
in
but
this
you've
thing?
been my unwilling companion, and like I said, when I say get the camera ready, you're ready.
Well,
to-
yeah, but here's the point I'm trying to make is that if you want
You
to
want to
divorce
make
me,
the point.
I don't have any problem with that at all because
No, I just want
I
us
am
to
not
go
going to get
ahead.
any money from
We
you.
have started to try to, our goal was to become famous.
That was
and-
not my goal.
Oh, well, mine was,
Well,
and you were
I'm glad you're trying
cooperating
to tell me
with
now.
Oh, we only have all those videos up on TV. We don't want anybody notice them. We don't want anybody to
Well,
watch them.
I just thought you did that so you could berate me as being one of the lowlifes of your life.
right. And I don't want anybody to see my latest outfit. I just envy all those celebrities. They're sitting there. I can't wear those heels though. I can't wear those stiletto heels, and my legs don't quite pass muster, so I can't sit around on a chair
Well-
wearing spike heels.
One of your problems
At my
is
age, that would be fatal.
don't
I
make-
could take one step and fall.
that they don't
ground.
make spiked combat boots because that'd be the only thing I could fit.
So
you were born
we're
with
not-
ankles that were like thighs.
Oh, don't mention. My bones are too big, so
Yeah,
But
let's blame it
we
on the
can do
phone.
our best to attract your attention, and we can talk and say, well, it's always different. We say whatever.
What do you keep saying we all the time?
Well, I say, I came down here. It's Sunday,
Yes,
and I can't hook up my camera
and you
because I
haven't
have
irritated anybody, but
I have high-tech fatigue. I can't.
that must
Yes,
be
you do
that's
get
a
that.
new one.
You do get
She
that.
went from-
High-tech.
She went from
You can't do
an
high-tech because
undiagnosed chronic fatigue to
you
now
have-
high-tech fatigue.
you've gone beyond the point. I mean, I run 2 computers, and for months there, he would scream, "What'd you
never
do to
screamed
it?
in my life."
What'd you do to it? Don't touch it! Don't touch it!" He feared that if I touched his computer, I would break it. It wouldn't work anymore. So, naturally, I was going to develop high-tech fatigue.
Right, so
That's what I have, and someone's going to have to come in here, hook up my camera, because I can't go through those. I can't put it together.
okay, well, turn it off. Give him one more show here.
He's tired of this.
That's
Okay.
right.
All right. Well,
All right, give
get
him
a good
give him
look.
the full
Get a good look.
Get a full
And
blast of it. Check out that,
Woo,
Whoa, whoa,
Wow.
baby.
Burberry and tie-dye.